You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With the former Angel Merno from the 13th universe now having to battle against Vegeta on Earth, Vegeta now is left with no other option other than to defend himself against the fallen Angel, as Merno is looking to fully capitalize within the 30 minutes he has left on Earth before Whis and the Grand Priest arrive, and further gauging Vegeta to see if he is the strongest mortal within Universe 7. As seen on the previous manga chapter video, Merno had not only went as far as to arrive on Earth and speaking with Bulma, but also went as far as to inform Vegeta that the city that they're currently in right now is uninhabited because Merno had done something to all of the people within the residing city to clear the way in battling against Vegeta. But the question is, can Vegeta survive against Merno, given Merno's status of wanting to test Vegeta to see if he's the strongest mortal on Earth? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas, as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Universe 13 manga chapter number 7 special with a brief recap of Trunks and Goten having to head towards Vegeta's direction, as Goten went along to ask Trunks, "Hey, wait up, Trunks, what happened? What's the rush?" With Trunks having to respond, "Something very bad is happening in West City, and I feel Dad is struggling with something out there. It's like the entire city just vanished, including my mom. Hurry up and let's go, Goten." And as the two boys try their best to hurry up and get to West City, within West City itself, we go back to Merno, as he then went along to tell Vegeta, "Since you are also curious, allow me to show you something very interesting. Don't blink or you may miss it. Are you ready?" As Merno continues then to tell Vegeta, "I hope your body and mind are ready." And with Vegeta standing there in anticipation, he went along to tell Merno, "Damn you, what are you planning on doing? You aren't even taking this fight serious. What are you hiding from, Merno?" As Merno immediately sticks his hands out in telling Vegeta, "I just want to see your power. Now show it to me." Here we go, and with Merno then sticking his hands out, we then get to notice how he's creating all of these smaller portals all around Vegeta's surroundings, with Merno on top of that having to then further remind Vegeta in telling him, "Remember what you're fighting for, Vegeta," in a very condescending-like manner. And with Vegeta looking around him, he went along to ask, "What is he doing? Wait a minute. Don't tell me he's... oh no. Damn him," because Vegeta knows that he's in trouble. He knows that this angel is exponentially more powerful than anybody he's battled against before, even being able to tank his most powerful version of the Final Flash, which in retrospect, Merno is only using a very small percentage of his power to further gauge Vegeta, which really goes to show you that Merno isn't even trying. Until then, we get to see how he's blasting all of these little portals and creating these energy blasts and swarming Vegeta in from all directions. He then went along to tell him, "Let's just see how you will react to this, Vegeta. Show me." And with all of these blasts literally heading towards Vegeta's direction, Vegeta went along to comment, "Damn, it's everywhere. I have no choice." And Vegeta really tries to deflect all of these blasts by himself, but in the end there's simply too many. So Vegeta knows that at this point he needs to do something to further counter Merno's attacks, otherwise he's basically finished. But countering he does, because what Vegeta ends up doing is he leaps up from the smoke as all of the blasts collide within each other, with Vegeta commenting, "Damn him, He nearly got me, so Vegeta was evasive enough to actually escape, but then behind him, we get to see how Merno is holding this massive energy ball in the sky to where it reminds me personally of the Revenge Death Ball that Baby had in Dragon Ball GT, just based off of the coloring and the overall design of this blast. And with Vegeta catching on that Merno is not down on the ground but instead behind him, Merno went along to then tell Vegeta, "You are very fast, Vegeta, just as I expected. I knew you'd avoid my attack, so here, let's add this on for size. Don't drop the ball, mortal. Now let's see what you can do. Think fast now, Saiyan. The heat will only begin to increase." As Merno wastes little time in throwing this massive energy ball in Vegeta's face, what I find really amazing here is the fact that Vegeta isn't doing anything to fire back against the blast, he isn't doing anything to shield himself from the blast, but instead, he's shocked. He's literally frozen in looking at this thing coming towards his direction as Vegeta went along to comment, "This power, I can't stop this. What now?" As the blast finally connects with Vegeta in literally having to hit the ground, it's safe to assume that if Vegeta wasn't as strong as he is in Dragon Ball Super, or at least beyond the factors of Dragon Ball Super in this fan manga, then this blast in and of itself would not only disintegrate him, but probably destroy the entire world as well, as over out in the distance, Trunks and Goten observe how this blast literally hit the ground, causing a massive shockwave all around the landscape as Goten went along to tell Trunks, "Whoa, Trunks, what's that?" With Trunks having to tell Goten, "It's huge. It's probably something to do with Dad. Hurry, Goten, we have to go and check it out. Let's go." And with the boys having to charge right in, after the blast initially hits the ground, Merno is shown hovering over this massive crater as of course he looks down. He went along to comment, "Well, that was boring." And here I thought he had a trick or two up his sleeve. And with Merno having to touch back down on the ground, over out in the distance we get to see how Vegeta is still laying there, just barely holding on to his own life as Merno went along to tell him, "I'm baffled that you're still alive." Very good. So this is all a game to Merno. Ever since the beginning, what Merno wanted to see was what Goku was capable of, what Vegeta was capable of, and now that we get to see that Vegeta somehow is still alive, Vegeta then, as he's slowly getting back up with his body quivering and shaking, he goes on to tell Merno, "You bastard, I'm not dead yet. Fight me." And Merno's surprised, but he seems to respect Vegeta because then he went along to tell him, "Tough, as I expected you to be. I held back a lot of power to see if you would survive, and you did. You are much tougher than your friend, but you still lack something, Vegeta. A warrior such as yourself is missing a great master to help bring out your true powers. For a mortal such as yourself, you exceeded my doubts. Very good. For a mortal to endure and possess such powers is unheard of. Unlike Goku, you have the will to kill at any cost. This is what makes you great. You have a very strong mind as well. So here's something I will only offer you once. Come polish your skills with me as my apprentice. It doesn't matter as to why I choose you, the question is, do you accept?" So Merno is offering Vegeta the opportunity to be his master in allowing Vegeta to further polish his skills, perhaps maybe potentially get stronger, but the question is, why? Why does Merno all of a sudden want to train Vegeta, and for what purpose does he have to do this, especially if Merno is exponentially more powerful than Goku and Vegeta, arguably even together? As only then both Goten and Trunks come swooping on in as Trunks went along to cry out, "Dad!" And with Merno turning around, he went along to comment, "Well, well." And with the boy stopping, Trunks went along to ask Merno, "What did you do to my dad, you monster? Get up, Dad! Get up!" And with Merno looking on, he then went along to comment, "Well, would you look at that? Your child has come to save you from death. How noble of him to risk his own life. I hope you know that if he tries to engage against me, then I will have no other choice than to erase the boy. This is a matter between you and I, not your son and his little friend. So I love the viciousness behind Merno because he's basically confirming the idea that, listen, this is not Trunks' business, and if he chooses to get involved, I'll wipe the kid out. And that, I think, in and of itself, to erase a boy that has nothing to do with anything going on right now, I think is cold. As only then Merno went along to comment, but that's only if he wishes to fight me. Surely he must just be as tough as his father, right? Since they are very friendly, maybe I'll go and greet them myself to see what they want. And as Vegeta overhears the idea of Merno wanting to go greet himself to Trunks, Vegeta is shown staggering on his feet as he went along to tell Merno, hold your horses. Hold your horses, Angel. Stay away from them. And with Merno turning around, he went along to tell Vegeta, and now you're standing. You surely are very tough. You continue to amaze me, Vegeta. The fire continues to burn within your soul. I didn't think you'd be able to stand up. Uh-oh. It looks like it's time. Well, Vegeta, although your power is weakened and your body is nearly broken, I must let you know, you might want to brace yourself for the attack you fired. The final flash, that is. I never extinguished it. I simply held on to it to simply give it back to you. You might want to pay attention over there. As Merno points his hand, Vegeta looks on over as he went along to comment, what? Impossible! As through one of Merno's portals, we then get to see how the original final flash that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta had fired in the previous manga chapter special just comes roaring out of this portal and wipes out Vegeta completely. So what Merno ended up doing was twisting and using Vegeta's own final flash against him in the fact that he didn't really do anything to deflect it or destroy it. What he ended up doing was sending the final flash through the portal into another dimension and then opening up another portal that caused the final flash to step on through and further then hitting Vegeta with his own attack directly. As Merno went along to comment, ta-da! I believe this is yours, Vegeta. As the blast hits him, what I really enjoy here is the absolute level of brutality going on the battlefield. With Trunks having to look on, he went along to cry out, Dad, no! Please don't die, Dad! And with Merno then using another portal to teleport behind Trunks and Goten, he went along to then tell them, well, hello there, young warriors. I see that you've taken interest in our battle just now, with Trunks having to then tell Merno, who the hell are you? And what did you do to my mom and dad? Why are you doing this? Who even are you? You look like that Whis guy, but you're not him. What do you want? Why are you here? And with Merno raising his hand, he then went along to tell Trunks, I sense a great fear in your heart, boy. Relax yourself, young one. I am beyond your simple understanding. I am your father's acquaintance, and now that you're here, maybe we can finally get along. There's so much I want to know. Trunks. As only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, the next Dragon Ball Super Kai Universe 13 manga chapter is currently being translated right now and will be out on the channel within about a day or two, but what I really find fascinating about this is the fact that Merno is using these portals to his advantage in not only using it as an offensive maneuver against Vegeta, but also using it as a defensive measure, as seen with the final flash, in having to use Vegeta's own attack against him. I love the overall idea that Merno is just simply toying around with Vegeta, but also I'm a little surprised and taken back that he wants to take Vegeta as his students to further help Vegeta polish his skills, which is a little confusing because out of all people, why Vegeta? What's the motive here? Why does Merno want Vegeta if Merno could easily kill Goku and Vegeta? So this manga chapter special was really cool. I love the overall idea now that he's simply going to toy around with Goten and Trunks. So the question here is, what will happen to Vegeta and what will happen to Goku? Will he make it back in time? And what about the angels? Are they going to find out more about Merno's plans? Are they going to come to Earth and stop him? So I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if of course you guys are new to the channel and absolutely love Dragon Ball fan mangas, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video on this channel. If of course you guys enjoyed, give this video a big thumbs up. Tune back in for the next manga chapter episode. We actually have quite a few coming your way, so if you guys are ready to see what happens with Merno involving the angels and Goku, then wait until you see what happens next, guys. It's going to be awesome. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for your time. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!